Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Starmer last night called in all the Rebel MPs and tried to explain to them why they were wrong and why cutting the benefit system to the bone is necessary. Letting those who need it the most suffer is necessary. Picking on the vulnerable is necessary. And they traipsed in and they traipsed out, and who knows how many he managed to convince that they should join his side in giving those in need a real good kicking. Well, the TUC General Secretary, a guy called Paul Novak, or no, it's spelled Nowak, but I think it's pronounced Novak, has said, no, this is wrong. We're not having it. This is not the solution. They want a reversal. And they, of course, are the TUC. You know what that means, don't you? They are the paymasters of the Labour government. And that now puts Starmer in a very, very difficult position, because having picked his hill to die on, let's destroy the lives of the vulnerable, and now publicly coming out and saying this, publicly forcing rebel MPs to try and join him on his side. He's now got to contend with the problem that if the unions don't like it, the unions won't fund the Labour Party, and they're threatening this. Novak added that cutting disability will make current challenges worse and will be unpopular with its members and the public at large. And he's basically said very critical things. For example, a major lesson from the Tory years is that austerity damaged the nation's health. We must not make the same mistake again. And pushing disabled people into hardship with cuts to support will only make the current changes worse, and it will not win public support. Cutting PIP is not the solution, not least because it enables many disabled people to access work, so they do not have to rely on out-of-work benefits. Now, he's right. Now, I don't care about malingerers. I don't care, send them back to work. Absolutely fine. Those who are pulling the con and all sort of thing. But this is going to cut into genuine need. Real people with real problems who need that assistance. For some of them, it's a very small amount of assistance that gives them such a major change of life. You cut that and you are destroying lives. But of course, Starmer doesn't care. The more lives he can destroy, the better. The more misery he creates, the happier he is. He is Sutek the Destroyer. Where he treads, death follows. Our evil is his good. That's what this man is. And so you're getting criticism. Starmer's getting criticism from the very people that pay to put these people into power. Now, the real thing is that the unions don't just pay into central funds for the Labour Party. They back individual MPs. They've bought them. And if these MPs are getting told by the guy that pays them money, the union, leader that says, look, we're Unison, for example, we pay you £10,000, £12,000 a year for the running of your office. If you back this, you lose that. You're not getting that. What's that MP going to do? I think Starmer has got a bigger rebellion problem than being reported. And, they're talking about 100. Now, he's got a 400 majority. But if 100 go over, and if they vote against, with everyone else voting against, he could lose the vote. And it's reckoned that there's between 80 and 100 rebels. I don't think Starmer had the charm to convince them otherwise. He may have had the threats, but he can't take the whip off 100. And if 100 vote against him, if people sitting there in the lobbies are seeing all these people going into the no lobby, time and time again, they might gird their loins, as it were, and go, right, no, it is the right thing to do, and go into the no lobby with them. At that point, if the government loses on such a contentious issue that Starmer's backed, I think at that point it would be an issue of confidence, and I think that's how the backbenchers will get rid of him. Let's hope. But certainly the unions are going to have their say. Till next time, goodbye.